Hello chat, hello everybody. Welcome to another stream, another stream. Wait, is this on? It is on. Okay, my bad. I didn't even turn it off yesterday. Anyway, guys, he got 21 hours ago he released this video. It's already almost 3 million views. And you know what's crazy? It's crazy that even though it's 3 million views, nothing's gonna change with CS, with Valve and everything. I'm gonna check the video out. I didn't watch, I just saw some bits and pieces. I saw some clips that Ochne watched it. And it's crazy to me that Ochne, after saying how case opening on Valve is a hobby, now said on his own stream how Valve has their own casino. But before that he kept saying it's a hobby. But now he kind of, I guess he got scared, so he's saying like, it's a casino, but before it was a hobby. My brain is fried. I'm too tired from working on the cars today again. Tomorrow I'm finally getting the rims. Anyway, let's check this out. Let's see, but I'll say later. I'll say through this some stuff, but I think this guy, Coffezilla, going after... I don't know who these guys are, Morshan or what his name is, and these other guys. I think it's kind of like going after the peasants, while the big boss, who has 0.02% chance of you winning a gold, where I spent 20k opening cases on Valve, can show only 4 knives that are worth 2k, and then Valve is saying as well that their Steam skins are not worth anything, but then you have a Steam market where it's showed in prices, but then they have the lowest percentage that you can ever even win anything, and it's very low to even win anything, and then we don't even know what's the percentage of winning what, and it's not transparent, as well as we don't know if maybe they put higher chances on certain streamers they follow and like and enjoy on Twitter, or they don't do that. Like, Valve's casino is the most shady one, as well as on top of everything, on Valve's casino you can't know, your parents can't know what and where their kids are depositing money, because if a kid wants to deposit 500 euros on Steam, he can take it from mom and say I'm buying some games or some skins and stuff, but he can actually go and gamble through cases while he's 13, 14, 15 by opening cases on Valve CS2. Guys, check out Hellcase code LOBA, 70 cents free and 15% deposit bonus. You get access to monthly giveaways, which are always the biggest on the site. You can open free daily cases, do upgrades, and unbox the biggest and best skins in CS2. Use code LOBA in the pinned comment to get the 70 cents free and 15% deposit bonus.
Video twice actually to expose a casino's business rivals. Here's a screenshot calling it a bounty and a sponsorship in exchange for a video. Now,
hi Coffezilla, I would like to offer you in exchange for creating a video briefing scam.
Now, I didn't take the money. In fact, I'm quite angry about it.
Bro,
Not just because these people thought I was for sale, but because they offered me a dollar amount that was way too low. Now, everyone has seen those.
Train claims he made 360 million from gambling streams. Okay, very possible. But Train is much bigger than Coffezilla, no?
Headlines of casinos paying millions a year for
Same.
influencers to sell their soul. So when they approached me, I was expecting a lot.
So you see who he's going after? He's going after somebody who offers him 20k in exchange. You know who offers you 20k? 20k, you know who gets 20k? 20k gets a streamer with 100 viewers to make a video. Anomaly gets 150k for one video. So you can understand who Coffezilla is going against. He's going against dudes who offer him 20k. Like, bro, that ain't even big fish. That's like bottom of the barrel. You're getting 20k for a video? Anomaly gets just to make one video 150k. Yo, so who contacted him? What is this?
Instead, they offered
Video a little bit quiet. I don't know why though.
$1,000
Is it better
to
now?
the guy in the $10 million studio. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't even cover the electricity bill.
God.
Now, to be clear, we
God,
would never
please.
take a bribe of any size.
Shut
This
up.
show is funded by $5 a month on Patreon. That's where the real money is. But either way, I had a dilemma. Clearly, these people thought I could be bought. If I ignored their bribe, new viewers might be confused. I needed to send a message, and I needed to send it fast. So I decided on this. Rather than expose just their competitors in the gambling scene, what if we exposed everyone? Starting first with the people who offered me money. Welcome to the Counter-Strike Gambling Investigation, a multi-part series where we're going to be talking about a video game that has created an underage gambling epidemic that makes hundreds of millions, even billions.
Okay, he's mentioning Valve. Valve made 1 billion from Counter-Strike case in 2023.
A year. Now, some people thought it stopped in 2016, but they couldn't be more wrong. The world of Counter-Strike gambling is still massive, and nobody wants to talk about it because most of them are making too much money. Those who do speak out have faced...
A lot of you have mentioned me and sent me stuff regarding what happened yesterday on stage. I want to make it clear I'm 100% done with all of this. My address was found very quickly, and I made sure I knew about it. We'll eventually talk about all that stuff in future. Now,
consequences.
Today though. Not today though.
So we've got to be careful. Either way, let's get started.
You know, I've been playing
Why
Counter-Strike.
don't you have YouTube Premium? Why, bro? You have to watch the ads to support the advertisers. I see ads going, and if I'm not watching YouTube at that moment, I just let the ads run because the advertisers are spending money to advertise. So the more you watch the ads, the more money they're spending and wasting because you're watching the ads and it don't mean nothing, you know. So they're paying it more for you to not watch it. It's just running, and at the same time you're helping the content creator make money. So content creator wins, advertiser loses money. You don't give a f. So it's a win-win. Why would I buy premium?
For years, and honestly, the bots are really out of control.
The bots? You know we're doing a gambling thing.
Wait. Is he referring that CS2 is full of bots? Because it is.
Besides, you're a bot.
Not according to them. Woo! Another ace.
I don't have time for this. You begged me to be my sidekick. Are you gonna help or not?
Hey, I can multitask. What do you need?
I need to find the bad guy. I've interviewed like 40 people for this story. They all claim to be the...
Bro, he interviewed 40 people? He interviewed me, bro. What the hell?
victim. They're all pointing fingers.
Bro, I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Sounds pretty human to me. Maybe all you really need is a more objective view. Go ahead. Lay it on me.
Well, everything comes back to one moment. When protesters raided the tournament.
Wait, protesters? At a tournament?
Yeah, protesters at the PGL Majors in Copenhagen.
Well, he's saying he came to the protesters at PGL. I feel like my dude is missing the point. The protest happened because this was the first time that at a major, a team had a gambling sponsor over their jersey and as well had a booth with the sponsor at the major event. And that sponsor was waiting till a 17-year-old kid turns 18 so they can announce the whole thing. So you gotta give some context there that you skipped the three very important things which led to that protest. I'm not defending the protesters, that's I don't give a f. But you missed the point that Valve allowed, and as well Blast, to have at the event, for the first time ever, a gambling sponsor with a slot machine at the event, as well as jersey of the sponsor, and as well a kid that just turned 18 that announced the sponsorship. So I feel like my dude Coffezilla not investigating good enough, because he's missing the most important context. He's just saying a protest happened. Like where, why, how, why would it happen? My friend needs to do better investigations, I think. By the way, he seems very short and small.
It was one of the biggest esports tournaments ever for Counter-Strike. 1.8 million watching, over 1 million in the prize pool. It was hosted at Royal Arena. It was a big deal. And everything was going smoothly until suddenly people rushed the stage. The crowd was panicked. No one knew what was going on. Someone broke the trophy on stage. And turns out there were people handcuffing themselves outside. Nobody knew what was going on. They were upset about CSGO Roll, a gambling website that sponsored one of the teams called G2.
Huh. Some kind of...
So he mentioned they're sponsoring G2, okay? He mentioned one thing at least.
Overzealous advocate, maybe?
No, not like you'd think. I found out that the protesters had been paid to be there by a rival casino called CSGOEmpire.
A casino protesting a casino. How'd you find that one?
Funny you should ask. Let me introduce you to our first character, the owner of CSGOEmpire. He calls himself...
No, Monarch, not Mochan. What did I say? Mochan? Did I say Mochach? Or what did I say?
He live streamed himself doing the whole thing.
Listen. This guy seems very acoustic, honestly. Like, I don't know him. Never talked to him, nothing. I have no idea what he does and what happened. I don't know the drama, the beef, but he seems acoustic.
Oh, an
I
exhibition.
saw a stream with him or something and I was laughing because he's like a XQC of CS, honestly.
You have no idea.
But I think he's Finland or something.
Yeah.
He has an accent.
If
Yeah, he has an accent like he's from Finland.
G2 is gonna be playing on the stage, I was planning if somebody's going to Germany or
Is
if
he
you
from Finland? It feels like he's from Finland, bro.
have any friends in Germany, I can pay you a good amount of money. Just come to my DMs and I can pay you a good amount of money if you run on the stage in the middle of the game and glue yourself on the stage. Or even better, if you put like handcuffs. If you can handcuff yourself on one of the computers or one of the tables.
How can you handcuff yourself to a computer? He didn't really think this through. My bro just pull out words out of his. He's like, handcuff yourself to a computer like it's a box, and I need to put handcuffs around the whole box. Or should I handcuff myself to a cable so they can unplug the cable just like, or maybe to a monitor? Like I should handcuff myself to this monitor here. I would need huge handcuffs, but my guy didn't think it through.
Pay you decent money.
They need to go in, even if there's a security guard, even if they're gonna be taken away. If somebody goes home walking, they will be fired.
And I'm so dedicated to this. Like, if I'm in a war, I'm gonna be fighting to the end.
Wow, this guy is just shameless.
Shameless. Yeah, is this my train wreck, bro? Is this train wreck over here?
But it gets much worse. Someone from Monarch's team at this point decides to text me.
Yo, I'm gonna eat all the cookies. I ate a pizza, I ate tuna, I ate sausages. Now I'm eating a whole box of cookies. I'm gonna have to hit the bench press heavy tomorrow.
Offered me a bounty to cover the story. I'd already gotten a similar
tomorrow,
email offering me
bench
20
press.
grand to expose the scam casino in that group.
I'd like to offer you 20K, bro.
Obviously, you said.
Bro, 20K. What the bro? My dude should be able to make 20K from one video on YouTube. What the?
No.
Yes. No. Right.
I love YouTube.
Of course, I said no. I can't take their money, but I did want to speak with Monarch. I texted them back saying I'll take the info, but I also wanted to text CSGO Roll's owner and ask them the same thing. I want their side of the story.
Yo,
too.
I don't even know who's CSGO Roll owner. Never saw him. Did anybody ever see him?
And
Well, CSGO Roll's owner is...
Wait, I've been told that this Monarch dude been abused by some guy who's the owner of CSGO Roll. How you mean abused? Like, he put his in his mouth or what? How? On what way abused? Our view is that the feud requires 2 participants and we just don't want to take part. Actually, that's true. CSGO Roll never replied to anything these guys from CSGO... I don't know the site. CSGO something? Never, CSGO something replied, never to them.
His named Killian. He said it's a one-sided harassment campaign. Monarch, on the other hand, says something much different. He admits to attacking CSGO Roll, but basically says he's attacking all the influencers they work for him. They're on this wall of shame that he's
No!
going after.
On the mountain! Dude, am I not here? Like, I'm not big enough. Austin Long. Who is Austin Long? Killian? Mo? Okay, I know Mo. Sparkles? I don't know, Mali. I don't know who Juicy is.
They're on this wall of shame that he's going after.
They have made millions and millions of euros from illegal casinos. And what I am going to do is I'm going to be delivering justice to these motherfuckers. Tax investigations are coming. people are gonna be going to jail.
Bro, don't people have like companies? Like, how do you get money if you don't have a company? You have to have a company. Whatever you buy, like even in Montenegro, you have to tax it. You have to show proof of buying it, having it. So you have to have a company, and the company you get the money. Then you buy stuff, so you can avoid taxes by buying stuff. That's why I have so many cars, because I'm buying it all for my company. Like, what tax investigations? Like, how do they avoid taxes in Norway and those countries? Like, that's insane. Like, I don't do it even in Montenegro.
YouTube channels, Twitch channels, Geek channels, Twitters, they're gonna be banned, and I will deliver
Did anybody's YouTube get banned?
justice to these motherfuckers.
Wall of shame. What is up with this guy?
Like I told you, Monarch sees himself as like a scam buster or something.
He thinks he's you.
No, he said something else actually.
I identify myself as some sort of a hero in this.
Bro, can we get this guy help? He identifies himself as a hero, and he's going to put people to jail. And he's on internet telling people that if they do something for money, he will pay them. Like, don't they have in Finland like mental investigations, so somebody can mentally investigate him? Because this is, I want to say borderline cringe, but I don't know.
This story. It's very important to note actually that Killian is not the only target. Like we are having war with other sites as well, and I have a track
War.
record. Like before this CSGO drama, I've been doing this thing for many years actually.
That's really his main defense. He does this to everyone.
Maybe it's true. Maybe he's just got a screw loose.
No,
The bot just said what I said.
attacks here are more personal. And I found out Killian and Monarch aren't just competitors. They used to be.
Is he's not doing this? I don't know who's doing what, bro. I'm just looking at the video and I find it cringe. Like when I hear this stuff.
business partners.
I made a company 10 years ago with Killian, who stole my company. The second company I made, he bribed people to have my company shut down. The third company, which is my current big company, which I made all my money, bought my castles and he's
Wait, he
been
has castles? And then this guy is in the back
trying to do.
moving drumstick.
Killian has been trying to do everything to take me down.
What the f?
Get me arrested, get me killed.
What the f?
Killian is a f***ing psychopath, and these
What the f?
motherfuckers are Killian's minions, and I'm going to be taking down every single one of these motherfuckers.
So Killian betrayed Monarch.
Depends on who you believe. The point is, this isn't so much about justice, it's kind of about revenge.
The beautiful thing about revenge is that there is no deadlines.
Wait,
You
there's
know,
new people on the wall of shame.
you can do it whenever. You know, life is long and you can do it whenever. By the way, I don't mind the guns and stuff. It's like just fun and games. What is coming for you is something different. There will be people going to prison. There will be severe consequences. There will be interesting stuff coming.
You can go and trade the way you prefer.
Coffee, I'm starting to worry this is a BetterHelp segue into couples counseling.
No, I wouldn't scam you. Look, I'm just trying to show who this guy is and what he wants.
Look, I'm not trying to ruin your Mindhunter episode, but sometimes it really is as simple as an unhinged internet tough guy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too, but it's how people talked about this guy. When I interviewed them, they would just freeze when I mentioned his name.
Bro, who did he interview? What? I mean, yes, most CS2 streamers are and they're scared and they don't go outside and they're like just. That's why they look at pixels and skins. But who did he interview? Does nobody have balls to say anything?
Honestly, it was bizarre.
The thing that honestly.
Bro, look who he interviewed. Better interview my mom, bro. Did this guy not, did Arrow not say anything? Did he interview Arrow? Did he interview Arrow and say, they're not saying anything? Like, bro, what's Arrow gonna say? He's scared of his own shadow, bro. He goes outside, he looks like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. what he's gonna say. Are you insane?
Honestly upsets me
Oh my
about the whole
lord.
Monarch thing. And this is what's
Oh my lord, what am I watching?
been so hard about this story. People will not give their real opinion because everyone says they're scared. You and I were having a nice chat. Can't talk about the Monarchs. Why?
Okay, is he doing like the acting like on the pixel, like over exaggerated drama? So much drama, over exaggerated drama, and now like it's gonna be like a 5-minute pause. It feels like a Spanish series that like with girls and he lives in the safest part of NA and he's scared.
Bro, the weather was like really nice today outside.
Dude, come on. Tell me what's going on.
I can't.
Everybody talks behind the scenes. Everyone talks behind the scenes. Everyone talks. Nobody talks in front of the camera. Why? He intimidates you guys? Well, no. Not you guys. He's intimidating someone else and everyone doesn't want that to happen to them. Is that it?
I think it's just. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
That is crazy. It's like a real-life Voldemort.
I know. Most people were scared to even talk, except for one of the names on Monarch's wall of shame.
Yo, I saw this guy I was betting on CSGO roll. Like, I thought it was Grim from Liquid. Was it Liquid or what team? He played in Liquid back then with Stewie. When I saw this guy, and then I found out it's not Grim from Liquid. It's just some other YouTuber who does gambling.
Yeah, I'm Grim.
Oh my lord! No wonder you're Grim, bro. You really look grim. You look like the Grim Reaper, bro.
CSGOEmpire
Without even trying, bro. He's like looking like the natural Grim Reaper.
for about a decade.
Does he go outside? Does he eat? Somebody get this dude with a burger. McDonald's, please. He needs some calories in.
And I have been doing it as a content creator for probably like almost 8 years now.
Can you take us from the beginning of your relationship with Monarch and just tell the story as you see it?
Right, so it's been like almost a year now, so it's a little bit hard to like get the timeline like completely right on top of my head, but it started around May.
Wait, guys, 1 second. I just lost 2 kilograms.
Last year is when the I guess included beef initially started. It was mostly just on Twitter. It essentially started like
You're promoting a scam site and you know it. You're trying to leverage the benefit of the doubt. And it is demonstrated that Killian's casinos eventually and add friction to the withdrawal process in order to make people gamble more. The more you pretend to be dumb, the deeper of a hole you're building for yourself. We're going to be making some examples and considering our context, you're on the upper part of the list.
Me and told me that I needed to drop CSGO.
I told you fast are incoming.
Or else, right?
The way effect.
I then responded by posting
Come at me with full thrust. My guy wants to like full thrust, you know, like full trust. Can't wait to see what you have cooking, bro. I'm sure it's a masterpiece, buddy.
tweet myself with the screenshot of what
Yo, Grim acting gangster here, huh? He acting gangster, no? You should have feelings. You feel bad,
he
yeah.
said, calling him out for it and telling him to come at me with everything he's got. Which, you know, in retrospect, massive mistake. I've known him for a while, a few years before this. He's never done anything like this that I have seen before. He might have done it like privately without, like you said, you talk to other people that had similar stories, right? But I just haven't spoken about it. And I think maybe that's what has happened before. But that's initially how it went down, yeah. Is he DM'd me, I made my tweet, and you went after me ever since.
So you say, come after me with everything you got.
Yeah, I
And
think
then-
I use the word full thrust because he keeps telling me every time he does something, was this full thrust enough? Like it's like stuck in his head that I use the term full thrust.
Go all in, full thrust. If everybody goes full thrust, that's again when we go full thrust again.
I started getting screenshots from people that are inside one of his Discord. He's got multiple ones that he uses for his quote-unquote cult, the Jofa cult he calls it. where they were talking about sprays of
Cult or 50 million. I don't know what this means.
flyers around my city, this and that.
Who left 1,000 of game stream equipment near a scam streamer's house at Lake. The first person to find can keep it all. What? People do this shit for 1K?
A lot of crazy ones out here.
We're going to send my Chinese servant to Norway in front of Grim's house. He would start recording with his phone and say, "This is where Sebastian lives." Hype drop ruined my life. They scammed my 3.9 million. He then sets himself on fire. Soon the phone falls and screen goes black. Our medical team turns off the fire. Then you can still hear first section screaming, "What?"
He luckily didn't do.
What? I mean, listen, for 3.9 million, I'd do something as well. But putting yourself on fire and then recording it and somebody turning the fire off, and then this guy is like planning to do that to let another dude do this? Guys, a mental investigation. We need a mentality investigation. But like, I don't know how it is in Finland. Maybe Finland is normal. Like, they just go outside and put themselves on fire and they're like, "I'm chilling, bro. I was just feeling fire. I was feeling fire."
But then
Wait, they were in his city where he lives, doing billboards and giving people flyers. The guy moved to Malta because of that. Holy
nothing really happened for a few months because this was back in May. And in around September, I all of a sudden wake up to a bunch of missed calls from family, friends, everything, right? I get told that they had posted flyers everywhere in my city. And I mean everywhere. High schools, malls, people's cars, in their mailboxes. Monarch himself said they did around 30,000 flyers, and there's about 30,000 people in my city. So
discover how Sebastian Grimm is taking millions from children through illegal online casinos.
they basically spread it everywhere that had like a picture of CS.
Lol. This is a girl as well. These are kids, bro.
Girl, me, my
Why did this guy hide his face?
house, my cars, saying that like I'm scamming people in my city. That's essentially how it started with the flyers.
Bro, why am I getting this ad? Okay, wait. So the Monarch guy did this to the, not Killian, the Grim guy.
Coffee? This is like a personalized harassment campaign.
Yes.
No. But what freaked me out is that Monarch doesn't deny any of it. He thinks it's justified.
Yeah, there's
Like, bro, that's abuse, legit. How did this guy not get like a gang of dudes and like beat the out of these dudes in his own city? Like, what? Bro, 18 dudes comes to your city and you don't get a gang of 50 people and beat the out of them? What? Lol. Like, bro, if he made millions, he could just go out, like, pay a gang, beat these dudes up, like, bro, break their hands and legs, bro. Cut this girl's hair, you know, like, do. He was just like, what, stuck in his house and looking at that happen? Lol, for real? I'm in shock.
there's this one case, this YouTuber called Grim, who lives in Norway.
Yeah.
Norway. Oh, Norway. Okay, Norway is kind of soft.
We work.
I mean, he's a streamer, and he's probably in a, like a remote city, and so he probably, yeah.
About like various things. So he's one of Killian's main advertisers. He's made at least 6 million.
You make 6 million, and you can't get some dudes to like back you up.
Dollars from
Yo, Pererat, I love you too, bro.
blatantly promoting this scam. He's basically, for many years, he's been streaming like every day, playing on CSGO role and making YouTube videos there, just blatantly scam.
Wait, if this guy's saying all of this publicly and saying that he did this, he sent people there to do that, to do it at the major, to do it to these guys, how is there not anybody like going to him and being like, yo, bro, that's harassment, that's this, you're paying people to, you know, abuse somebody? Like, how is nobody addressing this? Huh?
I mean, his audience and making tons of money, and he has this like kind of like has this mansion in Norway where he has like his Lamborghinis parked outside. We gave these flyers to like the full town. The full town got these flyers that has Grim's face on it, and it explains like how he's made his money.
Bro, look at it. What? This guy's driving a Vespa that's made for like 10-year-old kids. It has to be troll. Probably they're doing this for marketing. Both sides. Like they're in a, let's make a beef. People are gonna watch the beef. We're gonna get like people finding out about both sides. It has to be something like that.
Grim's face on it, and it explains like how he's made his money by scamming people.
He just admits to it.
Oh, he takes.
Bro, I'm not hating on anybody. I don't know this. I don't follow. I didn't even know about any of this. You know, like, listen, everything is a scam. If you get, if you lose money, everything is a scam. Valve is a scam. Everything is a scam. You know, like gambling, everything in the world is a scam if you look at it that way. You know, because everybody wants to make money. Everybody's looking for themselves. So you gotta look for yourself as well. You know, everybody wants to get theirs. So everything in the world is a scam. Is paying €5 for a burger on the street a scam? Yeah, because you can go buy a burger for €1 and prepare it at home. Yeah, he scammed you for €4. But bro, everybody needs to make money. I don't know, like, everything is a scam. Sometimes you get poison in the burger if you eat it in Montegago or on the street. You buy a burger, next day you're throwing up poison for 5 days. Like, it is what it is. Everything's a scam. But, like, they're fighting over this. Like, there has to be more than just this. I had no idea about this. So I'm not making fun of anything. I'm just, like, in shock. I didn't know about this.
Credit for a lot more than that.
That's what happened just a month ago now, when they sent 18 people to show up at my city, outside my door, having a quote-unquote...
Wait, bro, wait. So you see these dudes coming up to your house and you don't go outside? You don't turn on your car and run them over? You don't do anything? You just what? You lock yourself in the house and sit? Bro, I got a machine gun in my roof. I'm getting the machine gun. I'm spraying them. Yeah, I'm trolling. I wouldn't spray them. I would just like leg shot them. But you know what I mean? Like, bro, they're in front of my house. Like, bro, if you come with 18 people in front of my house, what you want me to do? Be like, nice guys, break in, please. Do whatever you want. Like, this is mad, bro. And he's just chilling and not doing anything.
Protest.
Wait, 18
Yo,
people
Matop, think for
to
a
your
prime, bro.
house?
Yeah, there was 18
Look,
people.
even he's surprised about this.
And this is, to be clear, a competitor casino to the one you're working for.
Like, even this guy, what's his name? Coffezilla. Bro, Coffezilla would be better.
Is...
Or yeah, what this guy
harassing
said,
is
Wonder,
the
call police, bro.
competitor casino to the one you're working for.
Yeah.
Is harassing is the only word that comes to mind here. Well, I don't even know if it's. I mean, what was it? What do you think it was? Was it
Well, I mean-
intimidation? What was it?
Oh, it was definitely intimidation as well as harassing. Because, like, obviously when they show up at my house, they make it incredibly difficult for me to be here because they're gonna be right outside my house.
Bro, imagine making 60 millions. Bro, imagine. Don't skip. What the f am I skipping? I'm not skipping anything. I'm just saying, bro, imagine making 6 millions, bro. He made 6 million? Holy bro. And he looks like this? Holy bro.
And, like, again, I live in Norway, and our rules are way too nice.
Coffee, I'll admit it. This is a little bit more than an internet tough guy. These are mafia tactics.
It's insane. I mean, Monarch is still trying to say this is all fair game.
Yeah, so we did this funny protest one day. We sent
Funny protest? Who's laughing? Funny protest? I want to see who's laughing. Can you guys give me anybody who laughed at this funny protest?
the cute little cult we sent. There was maybe like 15 people outside of his
He's
house.
laughing, bro. It's like you sent a cute little protest, 50 people cult in front of his house. He's laughing. He knows what he did. He's just laughing, bro.
With
He's
the
laughing for sure.
famous Sticky Hand who claims to have lost his house to CS girls.
What?
It's Sticky
What?
Hand. I'm a calling because
Because CSGO has got my house.
CSGO got my house. Grim, I'm coming for you. Killian, I'm coming for you. Give my house back.
Give me my mother house back. No shot. They stole his house.
They were there. They parked with their like tents like outside of the house, and they had like microphones and they had the pitchforks and stuff. And they were just like marching in the neighborhood. And Sticky Hand did also. He went to knock on his door, just to speak with him.
I have to
know
say,
it's,
this is an insane level of harassment. I mean, I get that you believe he scammed people, and let's say he did scam people. That should be left to law enforcement, not to.
Yeah, Coffezilla is saying good, bro.
Like, you know, y'all are basically like video vigilantes. You know, going to his house. I saw Warren also posted something.
Whoever breaks into Grim's Minecraft server house first on film gets 2K. Minecraft, what?
Think about like he'd pay money for someone to break into his house in Minecraft. That was a joke, or
that obvious joke. Yeah, that would be crossing a line. Yeah, I can agree. Somebody could say that this is like it might be pretty insane. But
it might be pretty insane, bro. 100% harassment. What the hell, bro?
But
I mean, he can do it because this guy doesn't do anything. You know, this guy's scared. This guy, like you can see, Grim is kind of scared. He doesn't know what to do. He's lost. It looks like he never had a real life situation. You know, like a real life beef. So then he sees people from his house. He's shocked. You know, and he doesn't really look like somebody who will go out and like do.
How much you believe Killian has scammed people. I think it goes to what you detest this company so much you think basically it's worth the price to for this war.
So we have the numbers, we have the facts, we pretty much know exactly how much he has made from CSGO. We've had extensive conversations with Grim himself. We know that he understands exactly what
this guy dedicated though. This guy's dedicated.
He's doing. He's consciously scamming people, and we have consulted lawyers about this, and we are actually planning to take legal action.
But if you're planning to do legal action, why do all this stuff and then cause yourself issues? Because if you're doing all this stuff at the major and in front of his house and in his city, you're kind of putting yourself in the ground if you want to actually do something legally. Or am I wrong?
Fortunate thing is that there are ways how they can evade this kind of like legal justice, and probably there's not going to be real like legal consequences for him.
Wait, didn't he say before people gonna go to jail?
And if there are, it's going to be kind of like, you know, years down the line after CSGO has exit scammed.
That's sort of my problem. This is clearly harassment, but Monarch's not wrong that the people in this industry usually get away with it.
But he's in the same industry.
Well, exactly. And that's what kills his argument. Either way, this whole thing is so heated that both sides now think they're in danger.
Let's talk about security.
Yeah.
Obviously, probably is shaking you up, made you rethink how much you need to protect yourself. Have you taken any steps to try to... Obviously, you said you did go to the police. They did nothing. What else did you do?
Right now, I have 24/7 security sitting outside. So that's the precaution I have currently.
That's expensive.
Yeah, no, it is expensive. It is. Like, I'm not paying for it, but yes, it is expensive. I've heard the figures.
Who is paying for it?
CSGO is paying for it.
So you got your rival casinos, and one is paying for 24/7 security for the influencer because an opponent casino is gonna go to their house and harass them and possibly do more.
Yeah.
So also, like, I'm genuinely scared for my life. I'm genuinely.
What? Wait, this guy's scared of his life? But he's the one sending 15 people to the other guy's house. Wait, I'm confused. Why is he scared of his life if he's sending people to the other guy's house, and the other guy looks like an anorexic dude who never went out of his house or ate a meal. Am I missing something?
Scared for my family, like because of this whole thing. Like
What?
I am with
What is this?
like huge security guards, and
Who did that shit to Monarch?
I need to be like super careful. I don't really like. I need to be careful where I move, and I need to be super careful about like my location.
I feel like it's a marketing troll. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But if they did a marketing troll and made it to get even Coffezilla to make a video about them, and then like let's say 3 million people saw the video, and then 3 million people, let's say some of them went on both sites, checked them out, logged in, used the site, like they did insane. They're like they probably hugging each other and being like all the way to the bank, like drinking, enjoying, like let's go.
Being doxxed.
I'm scared of the Killian guy, not Grim. It's only part 1, more in part 2.
I think he has all the reasons to kill me. So.
Do you think he would cross that line? As you said, you would never do that. Do you think he would?
No, knowing him as a person, he's pure evil. Has no morals. It would be literally plus EV to get me killed. So now I'm doing my best to first of all not have my location leaked, but also I have like significant security because of that.
That has to be a serious expense. I mean, it's like 24/7 security is expensive, right?
I mean, it's not cheap. Plus, also like have to take a bunch of like precautions for my family as well.
I think I may be dying of what humans call irony. They're both scared?
Yeah, everyone's
That's what I just said.
terrified of revenge. And it explains why people not involved wouldn't want to be involved. Even just recently, I heard another YouTuber has
Sparkles.
been getting the Monarch treatment. Flyers, house visits, confrontations. Who would want that?
You, apparently. What's to stop Monarch from coming after you?
Nothing. I mean, I would say the harassment is usually limited to influencers in the gambling sector, but recently an esports journalist got threatened as well.
These people are dangerous.
They threaten our bald-headed prince, Mr. Richard Baldhead Egghead Lewis, aka also known as the guy that diagnosed himself with terminally online and admitted to having mental issues and then apologized to everybody in real life for being a piece of shit online. He's getting as well talked.
Dangerous, and these
Why
people.
would anybody ever say anything bad about him? He's like the best soul I have ever seen or known. He is one of my idols.
People are
He is him. He is Richard Lewis.
clearly willing to do anything for money. Let's get them out of esports once and for all.
We are looking into it. We might actually do some legal action towards him, like some defamation lawsuit or whatever. I think it would be fun to do just for the lore, just for the memes, and it could be like this could be a fun market.
So listen, I'm gonna be real. I hope this is not his sister. If this is, because she's touching him. If this is his girlfriend, he's doing good work.
Campaign, and for this reason, the cult is
Look, she's
coming
touching him again. She's giving him a massage.
for Richard.
I tried to confront
Bro, she, like, for real, she's nice.
Monarch on it. I also tried to confront him on this bounty thing.
I'm gonna do this story, and obviously I'm gonna try to tell it how I tell all my stories, which is as neutral and like to the facts as possible. But I don't want anyone going after me either. I don't want anyone showing up at my house, to be very transparent with you.
Yeah. I'll be transparent, and I'm not intending to send any sticky hands. So.
Oh, I also have to say,
Monarch, sorry.
did you know Warren offered me a bounty to do this story?
I did not.
Y'all shouldn't tell journalists that. That's not good. Y'all shouldn't pay people to do stories.
Noted.
Yeah, because it just makes it hard to, because I can't obviously can't accept that. That would completely compromise everything I stand for. To be like, it'd be biased. It'd bias me towards
So this guy's friend offered him 20K.
your
I thought it was somebody else.
your side if I
Yeah,
was to accept
makes-
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I just wanted to address it.
And I really respect your approach. See that you're a great journalist.
Wait, didn't he write on Twitter that Coffezilla is a journalist? Coffezilla? Huh? They said a lot about, bro, I have no chance. He pays like 15 girls to be on his stream. I thought it was like his girlfriend. She looked kind of decent, like a normal girl, not like those OnlyFans girls. She looked like very nice, no?
Oh, how reassuring that someone you're making a video on likes you before the story.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if he keeps his promise on that, but I also wanted to confront the guy who offered me $20,000 to do the story too.
Let me guess. He dodged the question?
Sort of. He said that he didn't know that.
And his friend did 20K offer via email? If so, very sorry, it must have been slipped my mind that you were a journalist. What? Those are not the type of people you can offer money to. This industry has cooked me, man, everything is money oriented.
That I was a journalist and that I wasn't someone to offer money to. He also claimed that this industry has cooked him and that everything is money oriented.
I mean, that part might be true.
Oh, for sure. I mean, for all the talk about justice and scams, it's about money too. Just recently, Grim says he got this message.
Yo, I spoke to Monarch. He'll stop the house to drop roll and take a mash deal at Empire. LOL.
Monarch would stop the house harassment if he dropped CSGO roll and took a match deal at CSGOEmpire.
So that's that then. You've had the villain the whole time.
Not quite. I mean, we had to address the bribe, we have to address the harassment, but our story is not about gambling influencers being the victims. We're also...
So it's not going to be about gambling influencers. Hopefully, he talks a bit about Valve, but listen, I honestly think no matter what he does and talks about Valve, Valve won't give up. Because they're making billions, and unless SAC, or how you call them, SEC, or whatever you call them in America, unless they go after them, after Valve, and do something, Valve don't give up about these YouTube videos and people talking about them. They're just taking the money and enjoying life, you know? I don't think they're going to do anything unless they see that the SAC, or how do you call them, goes after them. Then we can see something happening.
Millionaires, by the way. Remember, we're investigating everyone, and Monarch...
Wait, am I here? Am I here? I hope he invites me for a call.
We're also millionaires, by the way. Remember, we're...
Okay. Juicy, Anomaly, Sparkles, and Nate King. Nate King is getting cooked.
Investigating...
Wait, who's this? I am Harko. Who's Harko?
Everyone. And Monarch... just kind of the tip...
Rena. Who is Rena?
...of the ice...
Yo, bro, you gonna invite Restream Pixel for promoting Valve Casino but calling it a hobby until this video dropped? Because it was a hobby all the way until this video dropped. Now that the video dropped, he's saying, yes, I open cases as well, Valve is Casino. But before it was just a hobby, it wasn't gambling.
...iceberg of the problem. I want to know who's really behind this thing. Who's really the victims and who's really the villain.
Okay, who's the victims? The players? The viewers? Who's really the wait, what did he say?
And who's really the villain?
The villain is Valve. Because they made the skins and made the game all around skins and cases and everything, and they even wanted to get Restream Pixel at the major with a scam where he abused the rules of Asia. So even through that, they wanted him there so he can promote the cases and opening cases more.
I started gambling on Counter-Strike when I was probably 13 years old.
You see? 13 years old. You can't do this on gambling websites, and you have to use your credit card there, and your mom will see that. Because she can see the listing. But she can't see the listing on Steam. Because she will just think you're buying a game, you see? Valid 200 IQ.
Old?
13 years old. 14.
Look, 13, 14.
Years old. I think it was 14.
14, bro.
Saw it online. I saw a bunch of these.
Bro, I don't know. I never gambled until I turned like 24 before that, my way of getting a knife wasn't through cases, even though I saw a lot of people doing like Valve cases, but I always knew for me to win a case on Valve was like 0.0, like zero, like a minimum chance. So what I did is I played Faceit back then for points, and you could buy in the shop my first night Karambit, like the black tip one, I don't remember, Karambit something, Karambit with black on it, I don't remember the name. And that was my first knife. I just played, so it was like $500, and I had to play for like 6-7 months to win in Master League to get to that knife to buy it from the shop. And that was my first knife. I never tried to unbox Casey to get a knife.
These YouTubers playing it.
Yes!
Back then I didn't know about websites as well, that's the thing. I didn't know, that's why I didn't even stream back then. I didn't know that gambling was big. I didn't know you could buy skins and I just knew about this and seeing streamers doing it. And there was that huge streamer who ended up like scamming the He was like owning the website, and then he was playing on the website that he was owning
They see their favorite influencer
I remember his name.
playing on some.
I just remember he was like very famous back then because it was the time when it was like the Cloud9 drama as well.
Third-party case opening site, and they just go deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole, and soon they are addicted.
Maybe the solution isn't with the casinos at all. Maybe it's a good time to talk about the influencers who promote it instead.
Ooh, Phantom Lord, yes. All I do is gamble. Waffling, but I do gamble. All I do is gamble. However, what I do is gamble is on like Shuffle, where it's like a legit gambling website. I don't gamble on 10 different case opening sites, and I don't make dedicated case opening videos, and I don't get a fake win and then scream like, and then it's like, you know, and I don't open on Valve cases and get like a €500 knife and then scream, and you don't see me doing trade ups that are like 10, 20, 30k dollars, and viewers never wonder how can he afford 20, 30k trade ups, you know, like, I don't do that. That's what I'm talking about. But gambling, I do. And I'm a piece of shit, bro. It is what it is. I keep it real with you. I ain't hiding behind it. I'm not calling it a hobby. It's gambling. Don't watch. When I start gambling, plus 18 and don't watch. Get the fuck out, okay?